Hello again. I want to talk just briefly about family and Alzheimer's. And this could actually become a whole nother book just on the emotional impact and the family impact of Alzheimer's dementia. And of course, Maria Shriver has done a great job in terms of support, talking about the impact of Alzheimer's, what it does to the family and the caregivers as well. So she's a great resource to refer to in terms of support for this. Now, when we talk about family and Alzheimer's, in my TED Talk, I kind of referred to the long, slow walk to the grave, which is the way another writer kind of looked at it, because there's such a long progression and gradual diminishment of the memory process. But again, why this is so poignant and particularly devastating, as we know, is that as our loved ones lose their memory, we're also losing our relationship with them. There's no one to relate to in terms of past experience. So that has a particularly cruel aspect to it, losing that quality. And this, again, is so impactful, not only to the people that are suffering from the disease, but the caregivers as well. So we can see both with the patients and the family the following types of psychological impacts. We can look at depression and sadness and hopelessness and disempowerment. These are all the things that can occur. So part of our overall program in terms of teaching a practical technique is not just the practicality of the technique, but it's actually bringing hope in an area where if someone starts to be able to recognize their caregivers and loved ones, there's really, again, no price for that. It's like, how can you put a price on being able to start to recapture and notice things a bit more? And I will mention in some blogs coming up about how you can actually look on our website, preventingalzheimers.com, at actual experiences that clinicians have had treating clients and the reports from the clients and their caregivers themselves in terms of what it's like for memory to be regained, even little bit by bit, even over a few weeks of treatment, seeing how there can be some greater recognition again and stabilization and recapturing of memory. That's a very, very precious thing. So I just wanted to talk about that because it's such an area in itself, the emotional component. One of the beauties of what we're doing with CranioSacral Therapy is we can also work on the emotional component, not just with, as we've mentioned before, the client, but the caregiver as well. So we can give them some hope and some support in this long process of supporting their loved ones. So I just wanted to briefly share that. Thank all of you that are dealing with this to be able to have an option to think about how we can support our families. Thank you.